What's up, what's up? Today's video is on some of the most hated champions in Honor of Kings, which means you probably shouldn't play these heroes if you wanna win your games. With that being said, starting with Marksman, we have Luban, number 7. Now he is one of the worst marksmen, and that's coming from a marksman main myself. He has no mobility, no sustain, he can't play solo. He needs like help 24/7 literally. All his damage comes from his passive that makes you a sitting duck waiting to die basically. But on the bright side though, if you hate your teammates and wanna traumatize them, then go ahead, pick that boy Luban. Boy. Then we have Garo, another champion with like zero mobility or crowd control. She has no sustain, but she's kinda easier to play compared to Luban, and you do need someone babysitting you like 24/7 for you to make it to late game. So that is no bueno. No good, okay? No good. Don't peek. Then we have Kui in support category. He is a hit or miss. Most people I get on my team misses their hooks point blank. Now I don't know how that happens, but it's pretty common in the Kui community. Like he only has one ability, and if you miss that, you're literally useless. Like even my lane minions are more useful than a Kui as my support. So all my homies hates Kui, so do I, and so should you. Fuck that champion. Then we have Zhuangzi. Now I'll say this first, so people don't like come for my neck. He's a good champion, okay? That can mean like crowd control for the entire team and can tank and slow enemies. But here's my take on why I think he's just not that viable at all. Number 1. People that play him are just so bad, and I mean like so bad, like 99.9999% of the players that are just so bad with him that you don't actually get any benefits out of this champion, right? Now that's not the champion's fault, obviously it's the players, but if you are good with him, then obviously this doesn't apply to you, and I would recommend only pick him if the enemy has 2 or more crowd control based champions that are like AoE. Other than that, there's just like so many other better picks. And I think some other problem with this champion is that he provides like no healing, no crowd control. Yes, he can tank and slow, but he's just like a walking mid shield, right? Any players with like functional brain would just ignore his existence and focus on your marksman. That's just how it is in laning phase. Yes, he can be a good frontline hero for a group fight and late game, but if you never make it past early game and mid game and laning phase, then there is no use for him. Then we have Dongwang, another champion that I personally think can be good, but the players are just so bad and don't know how to play him that sort of makes him like not viable as a pick. Like most players I get that plays this hero, it almost feels like auto loss because they don't know what they're doing. The first thing they'll do is run into enemy jungle, either red buff or the blue buff area, trying to take that buff and ends up dying, thus fearing the enemy, and they'll continue to do that oftentimes, or just die trying to get close to an enemy and casually tanking like free damages. This leads to like marksman falling behind and your team falling behind and eventually taking an L. Moving on to jungle, I personally think like all the junglers are really good, but Li Bai on the other hand though, I feel like people only ever picks Li Bai to run down your games. I had the worst lucks with Li Bai's, they'll always feed, or only ever pick it because they know the team drafting is bad and the game will be like an auto loss anyways. So they pick Li Bai to like not lose win rates on their main champions. Like literally dead ass, I'm not even kidding. Then we have Prince of Langling. I hardly ever see this champion get picked. He's never picked in high elo. I think last time I seen this champion getting picked was like 6 months ago. Like I'm not even capping. He's very weak. Only good thing going for him is the invisibility, but it can easily be countered if you pick champions like Shoye or Chano or something with like crowd control that can stop him when he jumps on you. Other than that, I don't see any like benefits from picking him. Moving on to the Kash lane, we have the most disgusting fucking hero that everyone hates, and it's Lee Sin. I think out of my 3k total matches, I only ever seen one decent Lee Sin player, which is crazy to me. I don't think people that plays him actually knows what this champion does. The main purpose of picking him is to split push and be annoying as much as possible. So you'd wanna like use the teleport ability on him because that's literally the best ability he can have. Push one lane, then teleport to another lane to push that lane as well, and then teleport back to your lane again to continue being annoying. But instead of doing any of that, like 99.999% of the Lee Sin monkeys, what they will do is just do some stupid shit, right? Like going into enemy jungle, killing the little side minion that gives you like 50 gold when they can be taking down tower instead. Like the enemy Kash lane is ganking some other lane and the Lee Sin is still in jungle doing absolutely nothing instead of pushing that lane. Or just You know, most Legion players, they'll just die multiple times doing nothing. Don't believe me? Next time you get a Legion on your team, just pay attention to what they do. And then you can come back to the video. Then we have Hino mid, probably one of the worst mid lane picks ever. Provides no crowd control, always fitting. Takes long time to scale and be useful. No rotation whatsoever, it's like their map is turned off. And if you're a good Hino though, then congrats to you for being in the 0.00001%. But still though, if you're gonna play Hino mid, you might as well pick something else that's way better. Then we have Daochuan mid. Now, she has a lot of damage and can be strong, but the team doesn't benefit from having her at all. As a mid laner, you want to provide some sort of like crowd control or map control to your team, and she can't do that. Her clear time is quite slow. She has damage, but it takes time to like scale, but that's pretty much all going for her. And if you're going to go for like a damage mid, you might as well go for like Gan and Mo or Mai Xiaonui, which both champion is a lot more stronger. Mai has a lot of damage and crowd control. Gan and Mo can just nuke you completely, and he also has a knockback ability. So I don't see any reason to go for like Daochuan as a mid lane when there's like better options exist. Then we have Malady. She's like a split pusher but for mages. She's super squishy and very easy to counter, and as a mid you want to have like lane priority and control of the mid part of the map, and Malady just can't do that since the competition in mid lane is very high. I mean, you have champions like Mai, Gan and Mo, Nua, Yixin, Xiang Wang. There's no reason to pick like Malady when those champions will always dominate. With that being said though, this has been the worst champion list based on like many scenarios. Now you can pick this champion given the right team composition or for fun, but if you want to win your games and you strictly want to win your games, you mainly want to like avoid picking these champions. And I'll see you guys in the next video.